Hello and welcome to episode number 45 of Minecraft Survival. I haven't made these in many months, and since then, many things have happened. The server has become a lot more popular now. The last episode was made just in the beginning of this new era, where rich players Kai1705 and Bizali had just joined. Since then, a lot of things have happened, as I said before. Some of them very good, and others, well, pretty bad. So what exactly has happened? First, let's look at it from a build's perspective. Oh, what's that netherrack? This area I redid. I redid all the bridges. So there's now the new Marks tunnel and the new Engels tunnel. And yes, it's still going on with the inside joke that this server is communist. Yeah, it's, some people may not like it very much, but I think it's funny. But I have to clean up this area a little bit. What is this? Let's see. Oh. I suppose it's the nether portal, so I won't take it down. But one of the craziest things that happened was the week of February 16th. And it will take a very long time for me to explain all the things that went down on that day. So first, these players called Coops and Allies joined. Then, some other players named What's Funny and Checklist joined, and I have gotten a bit ahead of myself. Go away. As in, I should say that the server became so popular that someone built a massive farm on it, named another very rich player named Elixirek. And the server started to lag as a result, and still to this point, when he logs on, there is a noticeable drop in TPS. Okay, someone took the carrots, I should eat them. But I'll continue to tell the story of the server's recent history. And What's Funny and Checklist decided to take it upon themselves to grief Lixirek's base. They didn't disarm the farm. They didn't break hoppers. They broke the wooden cladding that was for decorational purposes, so they did not achieve what they wanted to do. They also griefed Kai1705's base for seemingly no reason. So then they left, and they were issued warnings, because restorative justice and all that. Yeah. Sometimes I wonder if I'm not strict enough, and other times I wonder if I'm being too strict. But never mind about that. Because then this Coops player and his allies, they joined this What's Funny and other players named Jeckless, Loki Pool, and someone else who I forget the name of. They also joined at the same time. And Coops began to use hacks. So then What's Funny, which I'll just call Faction 2 now, started to send me many messages on Discord talking about how they're hacking, and they argued on. So then Coops, after it was revealed that he had been doing some hate speech, was banned from Discord. Then he started to spam me with accounts named Enderbite09 is a stupid N-word, which is not very nice at all. And after that, there's more. So then Coops and all of his friends were banned. And then after that, I thought it was going to be peace and quiet when this other guy named Alitnarat, What's Funny, and her friends started saying that he had been... What on earth? Started saying that he had been threatening to dox them, and they had screenshots as proof, but Alitnarat kept saying that they were forged. Then eventually, I grew very tired of it, and decided that excommunication was the right route, and this is excommunication of the Alitnarat party, because at that point there's only one, and it was clear that they had done the most wrong things. Okay, so now at this point, Faction 1, so Coops and his friends have been banned, and What's Funny and Jeckless and all the others remain on with assorted disciplinary records. But then I noticed something a bit worrisome. Every day on that week, there's argument after argument after argument. People argued like mad, and at the center of all of them seemed to be What's Funny and her friends. And many of these were arguments with very little basis, that somebody kept escalating. So then, after people started to leave the server, both Minecraft and Discord, for having too much dramatics, that was when martial laws declared, and disturbing the peace became a punishable offense. Another... Okay, come on, get down there. Yeah, there's going to be rotten flesh in my... Oh, you can't fit in there, can you? That's not good. Furthermore, I received word that this server had been posted on 2B2T as a server saying, "Grief me." So that is why there are some anti-anarchy signs up there at the spawn. So yes, all these at the same time, coupled with the apparently dramaticism-causing tendencies of What's Funny and her friends, things were becoming quite bad on the server. It was not a very nice place to be on. And also this What's Funny liked to send some rather lewd photographs, such as Albert Einstein, that has been modified in a way. I will not elaborate on what that is. And yes, I am a bit of a prude. But, never mind. Let's continue with the story. So then eventually, it is decided that What's Funny should be, and her friends should also be excommunicated because it was causing the server to become extremely, extremely toxic. Not good at all. So I did that. I also sent What's Funny a 1,200-word email, or something like that. Maybe like 400, like detailing the reason that all of this had happened. So yeah, that's what happened. Now everyone's back in peace. But here's some happier news. This player's online with me now, who's AFK. Ender Sam has beat me. So I know here it still says I'm the top, but if we do PT for him, he's actually past me. You can see that that's completely crazy. That this player, who joined less than 1 month ago, has now surpassed me in playtime. Very interesting. Now, I will have to take this for boats, unfortunately. Yeah. Temporary fix. So I gave him a unforgettable item. Look. That is his certificate of achievement. He can't place it anywhere, because then he won't be able to break it. Oh yeah. Certificate of achievement. In other news, I also want to reroute my main port to here. So this is going to be the new official port, and I want to have a road that runs along the coast to get there. Yeah, World Guard is interesting to work with. Yeah, there's been more dramatic, such as this diamond thing is Shellbuck69. He's this weird guy who started crying about how nobody likes him. Then he said he had 54 diamond blocks, and that he was screaming about how someone had stolen them when I could find no record of them. And it looks like he found them, obviously. But I think that's a bit too enticing, just have diamond blocks. But it does say, do not steal. Continuing on this boat trip to the Woodcutter's Island. Oh, I need to adjust my aim. But I'll be getting a load of... I'll get a load of oak today. Or birch, actually, whatever's the easiest to get. And I'll continue to cut from this side of the island because someone's actually built a base over there. And I don't want to dirty it too much with my activities. Also, you notice that the tick speed is quite high. That was a deal I made with the lag machine, or I mean mega farm maker, Lixeric, that he would downsize it if I increased the tick speed. It's a worthy trade-off because the TPS is getting as low as 3, which is quite bad. It's horrible. It's like 2B2T levels. And Core Protect, the anti-grief plugin, I don't know if I told you already, but I pirated it a few months ago, or built it from source because they started trying to charge money for it. And this server is operating as a nothing in, nothing out model, that I refuse to spend a cent on it, but I will also not monetize it in any way. And to see something like that was previously free, they know they've had a monopoly, so of course it's only a matter of time before they turned capitalist. But thankfully it remained open source, so I was able to pirate it. And then they stopped writing code updates for it. But I think they just fixed everything. Yeah, pirating it was a little bit hard. I had to twiddle with a lot of version values and trick it into thinking that I was running an official copy. Yes, but hopefully the RTMP don't show up at my door and demand that I go serve jail time for my piracy of Core Protect. Nothing in, nothing out. I'm not going to create ranks on here or any of that other rubbish. And the thing was, it wasn't just a single download. You had to pay them monthly funds. Imagine sassing in Minecraft plugin. Software as a service, horrid. I don't like software as a service to begin with, but to put it on a Minecraft plugin is extra bad. Yeah. Enough about that. Speaking of my very nice free software, I think it's probably gotten 0 downloads. My website has 0 visits. but that's to be expected. What's this? Did I just mine all the birch trees out of the whole island? No, there's more over here, but I'm getting to a point where I may need to switch back to oak. As you see, now I'm cutting away the birch amidst the oak, rather than the other way around. But I think Minecraft's forest biomes have a naturally dominant crop, because you can see here this is all birch here, whereas there it's much higher levels of oak. And I know the second island is filled with birch, so the reason I'm mining birch on the first island is really at this point just for deforestation purposes, so I can look at that blank map and say the Empire did that. Well, I'll probably try to grab 3 stacks total of birch logs. Hopefully I can find my way back before it gets dark. Because that's second island over there. Like, I've gone all the way over to the side. That area, that all used to be covered in birch trees. But they're mined down. You can see that the birch forest is very common around here. And actually, this is a birch forest biome. So, of course, it's going to have a lot of birch trees. I may be forced to paddle home from Second Island today. Okay. 14 more. Well, it's starting to get dark. Okay, paddling home from Second Island. So I'm going to swim across the channel here to Second Island. And we'll use that crafting table to build a nice boat. Oh, didn't need to do that. There's still an old thing here. What is this? This is from a long time ago. This is like from when I was the only person on here. That boat, this boat's probably been here for months. Maybe even a year. It's been that long. Probably not that much. I don't remember the precise route back from Second Island. Okay. I'm back at the spawn island. And I'll do more work on it in the next episode. I'm just going to go home and sleep. This has been a pretty productive episode. So let's see when this house was first made. 397 days ago on January 30th, 2024. This is the new Marks tunnel. It's a 3x3 instead of the old 1x2. Close but carts back. I guess that's the art chest. But I'll be making more progress later. Good night, and thank you for watching.